Are you a gay man and still looking for the one? Well, you're not going to find it using the same old strategies that you've been using. And the reason why is that those strategies are working against you, keeping you single. Like believing luck has anything to do with it. Thinking that you have to optimize how you physically look for someone to love you. Thinking that you have to need to be at the right place at the right time to meet the one. Or worse, believing that when you just stop trying, love will magically find you. Guys, those fairy tales will not lead you to your happy ending because none of them address the root of it all, which is connection. Having the relationship you desire will require you to do things differently and play an active role in the process. 55% of gay men over 45 are and will remain single for the rest of their lives. And if you don't want to end up like most gay men in their 50s, 60s, and older, alone and without the partner they've always wanted, then you're going to want to pay very close attention to this video. And in this short video, we're going to explain to you how the right strategy will attract the right men. In just 90 days, we can help you completely turn your love life around, teaching you how to have the best dates that you've ever had that actually create connection, not just surface level small talk. We'll teach you how to connect with more men on deeper levels who want way more than just a hookup, and build confidence that you can attract the man of your dreams and be on the fast track to having him in your life. When you implement this 90-day program, we guarantee will help you massively increase your confidence when it comes to dating and making new connections and attracting the type of long-term relationship you truly desire. Rob, who went from not dating at all for 7 years, got 25 local dates with 8 different men in just 2 months, and soon after found himself happier than ever in his first successful long-term partnership. Michael, who didn't come out until he was 70 years old, had no idea what to do after the apps and local meetup groups failed him. But implementing our strategies, met a man in our Facebook group, and now they're married today. Ange was in a mediocre relationship when he started working with us. He was settling and his partner didn't fully respect him. He also felt insecure about English being his second language. And now, he's happily married to the man of his dreams who cherishes him for the amazing man that he is. And then there's Moses, who, as a trans black man, felt so much judgment and racism on the apps and in the dating scene, and he really struggled with self-confidence and didn't know how to put himself first. After working through energetic attraction with us, he quickly began having better dates, and now he's another one of our happily married clients. Maybe you can relate to Dwayne, who had achieved pretty much everything he always wanted in his life, except passionate romance. He was getting ready to retire from a successful career as a surgeon and was almost ready to give up on love for good. After only a few weeks in our 90-day program, he began implementing our strategies and started dating a man he fell in love with, and today they're happily married, living in their dream home, and retired together in Costa Rica. The results, they speak for themselves. We have countless success stories of our members dating incredible men, finding happiness and building hope for the future as their love lives change in front of their very eyes. There are no relationship coaches, counselors, therapists, or healers in the industry that can claim they've helped as many gay men improve their love lives as we have. Not even close. In fact, many of our clients have been therapists and counselors themselves. And we're not going to suggest anything that Andrew and I haven't already done and implemented ourselves. Now, if that's all that you needed to hear and you're like, okay, this works, I know other people have used it, you've done it yourselves, and you want to book a call, then click the button below and we'll hop on a call. We'll talk about how this all works, and if it's clear that it's something that we can help you with, we'll talk about moving forward. And if it looks like now isn't the time or you're not ready, then that's cool too. This work isn't going to be a perfect fit for everyone. And if it's not for you, we will tell you that. Now, if you want to hear about why this works so well, I'm going to give you 2 big reasons on how to create more connections, both the quality of the connection and the quantity of the connection. The first one is magnetic energy. This is all about ensuring the quality of your connections are deep, meaningful, and mean something to both you and the men you connect with. Most everyone trying to find a partner is thinking they just need to be in the right place at the right time to meet the one. The problem with that is that love and romance is all about magnetic energy. And unfortunately, as gay men, we've been wounded at the core when it comes to love and romance. And it affects our energy, which shows up with you every interaction that you have. Lots of guys think it's all about your looks and social financial status, but let me tell you, there are a lot of super rich and wealthy guys out there who are very physically attractive, but have miserable love lives because their energy is off and they can't make a passionate, energetic connection that lasts. Most gay men are stuck in their heads when it comes to dating. They don't trust themselves. They get nervous or anxious. They get skeptical and aren't trusting, and they're attracted to men who don't reciprocate the feelings. So instead, we help you unravel the old energetic patterns that block your energy to love and romance, so that you can optimize how you show up on dating apps, on dates, and when anytime you connect with guys you're romantically interested in. And by this, we mean you'll begin showing up with the most attractive energy possible while being your authentic, confident self. This ultimately means you exude confidence, presence, and love, and the most wonderful men that you interact with, virtually and in person, will be drawn to you like never before. And you'll be on the fast track to organically forming a loving, long-term partnership with a man that you desire to go deeper with. And the second reason is all about strategy. This is all about attracting the right men so that you have a large quantity of options. There's no handbook on how to successfully date as a gay man, and gay men face lots of obstacles that straight people and lesbians don't have to deal with as much. And most guys we worked with have wasted years implementing strategies that don't even work, whether it comes to dating apps or making connections in person. And many get demoralized and just give up and settle for being single because they're afraid to waste any more time and get hurt. But the strategy of just waiting for someone to find you doesn't work either. So what we do is help you with step-by-step plans that help you maximize your time spent online or in social groups so that you can stop spinning your wheels and make more connections with less time. And the right energy and the right strategy are both required to give you the most success in your love life. And we have the proven track record of helping gay men with both of these things more than anyone else. It's very simple, but it's not easy to do on your own. And with our help, we'll help you increase the quantity of connections that you're making while also improving the quality of your connections. And you can't go wrong when you're doing this. So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to learn more, click the link below to fill out an application and book a call. In fact, right now, as I'm recording this video, I'm looking at some of the comments we got from men who signed up just weeks ago, and they're already so happy with their results. Dan says, it's day 36 on my journey in the Energetic Attraction Program, and I can see substantial growth in how I interact with the men I date. Dale has said, I have learned so much from Zach and Andrew in these first 4 weeks. They have wisdom and radiate a sense of peace. I've contacted men on the dating sites and have plans to meet a few of them. I look forward to practicing what I've learned and simply being in the moment with that person. I look forward to becoming more empowered as this journey continues. And Justin says, I'm starting to really feel better about myself. Things are finally starting to look up. I can finally say that I'm remembering what it feels like to be happy. You see, energy and strategy are the exact reasons we were able to help Jamie get out of a 20-year dating rut in just a few months and go on to marrying the man of his dreams. When Jamie hired us, he hadn't gone on any real dates in 20 years because he was afraid of having his heart broken again or breaking someone else's heart. Like many gay men, he was stuck with casual hookups and focused on his career and social life. Within months of working with us, Jamie had the best in-person dates ever and moved on to actually dating a man long distance. 1 year later, marrying him. And yes, this was another client of ours, Ames, that he married. They've now been happily married for 18 months, living together in Austin, Texas. Ted, when he started working with us, was going through a divorce. He had just gotten out of a toxic and abusive relationship. Within just a few months of working together, he was the happiest he had ever been in his entire life, radiating so much positive energy. He's found himself in the most loving relationship ever, having the best sex of his life, was icing on the cake. Are you someone that's insecure about your weight and physical appearance? Because Brian was very insecure about his. He felt like no man would be attracted to him, and his dating life was non-existent. Within months of working together, he met a man who soon became his first boyfriend ever, and they've been happily partnered for almost 3 years, enjoying all the cuddles and I love yous that he could have imagined. And finally, we've got Ronnie, who had been trying to have successful love life since he came out over 50 years ago. After toxic relationships, he had given up and isolated himself for 18 years. According to him, he had stopped living and was just wanting to die. But when he began working with us, he changed his life from the inside out. By optimizing his energy and strategy, he created a packed social life, got so many fun and unique dates with different men, and now he and his partner Jim have been together for almost a year. They're happily planning the rest of their lives together, living together with all sorts of trips and adventures. Ronnie says he's never been so joyful and happy to be alive. There are so many incredible, beautiful stories to share that could each make their own Netflix special. But instead of taking even more time to talk about stories, we want to help you become your own success story. So if you want to take a next step and do something that can change everything for you, submit the short application below, book a call, so we can see if this is going to be a good fit for you or not. What we found is that if you still have any desires of having the long-term partnership of your dreams, the longer you wait to optimize your energy and strategy, the harder it's going to get. And the sooner you learn more about this, the sooner you'll experience so much more confidence, passion, and love in your dating life and everywhere else. This is about you living your fullest life, realizing your potential and being happier than you've ever been, and letting the amazing partner be the icing on the cake. Time after time, our guys are saying, wow, if I'd only understood all of this sooner, my life would be so different now. And our desire is to make this opportunity available to you as soon as you are ready. There's a whole new world available to you that most gay men never get to access, and we want to show you how it works when you schedule a call with us. We'll teach you everything you need to know about effortlessly meeting and dating new men so that you can find the man of your dreams faster than you ever thought possible while enjoying the ride. And we know that you might have some questions, and one common question we get is, what qualifies you to be able to help gay men find love? And the truth is, there is no university or certification program that qualifies anyone to help gay men do this. Back in early 2018, my husband Andrew and I saw that there was a loneliness epidemic in the gay community, and that countless gay men thought they were destined to die alone no matter what they tried. We saw how happy we were in our relationship, and we knew that we weren't special, and we knew that other gay men who wanted the kind of love we have could have access to it as well. But we couldn't find anyone or any organization out there that was doing something to help other gay men have the kind of relationship that we created with each other, even though so many of them wanted it. So we wanted to change that. We quit our old professional paths, and we went all in to help gay men find love. With our faith in love, the universe, and energetics, we knew that we could do anything. We took our combined thousands of hours of research in energetics and our experiences in coaching and serving clients in their personal growth and began working exclusively with gay men one-on-one to help them transform their love lives. Our clients were getting rapid results that blew our minds wide open. Our one-on-one practice sold out in just a year, and we knew we had to create a system that would work for any gay man. We kept seeing the same exact pattern showing up over and over again with our clients, and we quickly figured out the best processes and strategies to help gay men optimize their energy and strategy when it comes to love. Now, it isn't something that you're going to find in a therapist's office. It's not something a matchmaker can help you with, or even a good friend with good intentions. We took a risk and we went into the unknown to create this, and are true pioneers in this space. And with so much love and hard work, we've created something foolproof that works for any gay man who shows up with the true desire to learn, grow, and make some big changes. Our clients have included students, grade school teachers, college professors, medical doctors, therapists, counselors, flight attendants, engineers, realtors, retired men, unemployed men, entrepreneurs, corporate executives, and so forth. We've worked with clients of all races. Our students have ranged in age from 18 to 80, and we've even served clients with all sorts of disabilities, including those with ADHD and on the autistic spectrum. We've dedicated years of our lives to serving our gay brothers and showing them the way to creating the kind of loving, passionate relationship that we have. And after so much hardship and trial and error in our own lives, we're happy to present you a proven path that you can trust and receive. And if you're ready to open your heart up to more love and connection, even though you might have some fears of the unknown, we'd love to talk with you and see if we can help. Click the button below to fill out the application form, and we'll start the conversation of moving you towards having the love life you've always dreamed of.